Do this at least 50 times every morning and see how you will feel on that particular day. So now, there is this saying that goes like this. Every master was once an amateur. Every professional that you see started off from zero knowledge. Every $1 billion that you see in someone's account, that account started from zero number. This is what the book said. I read something some time ago about a statement that was attributed to Elon Musk of what he said is the hardest and the easiest way of becoming a well-known person or becoming a celebrity. Okay, just as it is. This is his own idea I'm trying to share with you. The person attributed it to Elon Musk, and he says, going from 0 to 1 is the hardest. Okay, 0 to 1. Going from 0 to 1 is the hardest. He said because you are starting from zero figure, zero account, no money in your account. You are starting from zero follower. No one knows you. Okay, you are starting with no knowledge. You don't know anything about what you want to bring to reality. But those things was something that plays in the heart, something that you know that yes, this I can do it. This I'm capable of doing it. Okay, you know it right inside of you. You have no idea on how to bring the things that you want in reality, but the idea is up there, but no way, you don't know how to go about it. And that is starting from zero account to zero follower and to zero knowledge. He said, when you start from this third position, which is the most major for any famous man you see out there, they have the money, they have the followers, the people that is working for them, and the people they are working with, and the people who can invest in their business. Right? And they know exactly, they now have the knowledge of what they are called to do, and they are doing it now. But when they started, they don't know anything, they don't have anything. Then he goes on to say, the easiest way of starting again is starting from 1 to 10. He said, in those areas, it is very, very easy to start from 1 to 10. Why? Because in my own interpretation, the way I interpret it is when you are starting from 1, you are, the one he mentioned here is the way the world prepares you. Okay, because when you grow up, you have to go through school to pass primary 6, go to university, go to college, to university, and they have some certificate, some degree, before the world will recognize you as someone who is qualified to work, depending on what your grade says. If you are a PhD in accounting, if you are a PhD in accounting, and someone who is a PhD in engineering, that's in different section. Two of them also will be well paid wherever they are working. Okay. Now, in my own interpretation, when you move from 1 to 10, it means the world prepares you to finish there. That is the takeoff university level. Once you finish your university degree and get that first class or whatever class, or even the PhD, you can use it now to advance, get a job, well-paid job. Those who are serious, when the well-paid job set in, they will try to learn more things. Studying doctor to have the doctor certificate. Studying, if the person was a lawyer, he will have to study engineer. Study other branches of education, okay, that will qualify him for the world to recognize him. He might have this PhD, DDSS, BSA, so many of them, Doctor, Divinity in Science, so many of them, one person can have them. I have seen it. Man who have more than 7 degrees. Yeah, they are these names. Okay, so in that level, the world knows you. Now, we started from that first university certificate and you advance. Now, to you and someone who is starting from 0, or for instance, if you and I travel from primary 1 to the university level, and we got the certificate, I get first class, and you have first class, and you decide to go and look for a job, and I decide to go starting from 0. If I say I want to work first, then I have to look for a work that will be able to fund my vision, which means I should not give my 100% time into the work, be the owner of how I handle with my time. So in that space, I need to look for a job that will give me space and a lot of time to be able to focus on whatever I have perceived in my mind to do. And they try to master them. Because if you watch most of these guys we are talking about today, most of this legend, many of them don't have this too much degree. Though they go to school, but they reach to some certain level in the educational level or in the education level, they decide to drop out and focus on what they perceived inside as what they are capable of doing. And we can hear of them. People like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Elon Musk of our own time, the richest man, $300 and something billion. The hotels that he visits is no less than $10,000. That's what you pay there for a night. Many of them, you have Jeff Bezos, you have the owner of where you are looking at me right now, and so many other creators. This is mastering a craft. But now, if I qualify with another fellow brother or sister, we study from primary 1 to primary 6 to the university level, and we all got a degree, and I decide to go back again to starting from zero, it means that I need to discount everything that I have learned in school, the guidance they have given me, because that guidance was for you to go and get a job. So to become a master, it means that you have to discount everything. The only thing that you will have there, the only benefit you have there is you know how to relate when it comes to worldly knowledge. But how you relate with what is inside, no one can interpret. Only you know how to relate with this both world, to give the world something that they have never seen. So starting from that, it means that you are starting from zero. Now to compare the same person that you people travel from the same primary 1 to university, and he decide to go and be a professional. Okay? Now he will be going far than you, because starting from zero, you have no account, money in your account. No one is following you. No one believe to invest their money in you. You have no knowledge of what you are talking about. You only know and feel the persuasion on the inside, but you don't know how to go about it. But you believe that this, I can do it. So by the time you realize you have gone 7 years in the same journey, the man who have already started from 1, which is your classmate, that you decided to go and start from 0, who started from 1, is now, in 7 years' time, might have 3 different certificates. Just like he might be a doctor, have a doctor degree, have PhD degree in some certain subject, have a Doctor of Divinity, and all these degrees, PDCC and all of them. You know it. If you want to see degree, go check social media, and you will see so many names of what degree they have. So, but you are still working on mastering your craft. But when you shoot up, or when it is time for you to launch now yourself, that is when you come to number 1. Because you started from 0, and you are trying to come to number 1, because in the 0 world, nobody knows you. You don't have no money. That means nobody knows you, as you don't have no follower, no knowledge. That's where you do. So when you come to 1, you have come to the light of the world. Now the world now recognizes you. Say, oh, there is someone that is called this. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. He owns this. He is the director, the CEO. He knows the name now. So they will tag you all those names to show that they have recognized you now to be somebody. So in that level of 1, you will be the higher class in that level of 1. Okay? And then when you begin to shoot up, the man who have been in the professional world for 10 years, is within the 10 years of your launching, he will now be, when it comes to figure, when it comes to follower, and when it comes to knowledge, he will be seeing you now as a god among gods. And that is what you see happening in the world today. People that is well known are people who have mastered their craft. And these people was one time an amateur, no knowledge, no follower. But check their social media profile or social media account. You see millions of people following them. The money is not a problem. What they know, you can't challenge it. When you see them, you bow for them. They are like you and I. But the difference is they decide to master a craft. So I am doing this to encourage you, wherever you find yourself in this other part of the world, know that you can be anything that you want to become, only if you give time to master a particular craft. Be a master of something. It doesn't matter. All you need is just pay attention, study things, know how things work, and be willing to adjust to whatever level until you see yourself grow to handle a bigger project. Like the saying says, every master was once an amateur. Every professional started from zero, pick up from zero knowledge. Now, look at it this way. The zero account here represents he had no better idea to attract too much money into that account, because what he will use to fill that account with is ideas that will attract those money, billions of dollars that you hear them have today. So when he was in that down of zero, nobody knows him. Also zero knowledge. He knows that this idea is inside him, but he don't know how to go about it. But he believes right inside him that there must be a way to achieve this. And he follows, and he comes to number one. And once he steps on number one, he shoots like that bamboo tree in China that he watered for 5 years. Within 3 months, he shoots 90, 100 meters up high, as they say, allegedly. So, pay attention to yourself, brother. You can be whatever you want to be, based on what I have just analyzed. That I believe right in me, that it is possible. I want to encourage you that have reached this far to always engage in exercise. Whether you are at your 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, purely and genuinely exercise can destroy a lot of toxins. A lot of disease can go out of your body, and your body will be flexible. You will gain a lot of energy, a lot of power, a lot of strength when you exercise. That you are feeling weak and tired, engage in exercise. Be sincere with it. Don't do it for the service of men, but do it because you know that you really need it.